Hello, 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 my angels, my loves. Thank you for joining me on my channel, Guided Leap of Faith. We're going to tap into the energy today. We want to see really what it is that your spirit guides want you to know, what divine wants you to know moving forward, what your ancestors, messages the ancestors want to get across to you. Maybe something you need to work on, maybe something you need to look forward to, um, maybe something you're not paying attention to. Maybe you're just busy with life, the bustles of what's going on, your career, school's starting, getting your kids out and ready. You just maybe losing focus. Maybe some of you aren't meditating like you should. Maybe you have some confusion about maybe someone from your past trying to reach out to you again for reconciliation. And maybe, so we just want to tap into and see what the angels want to say, um, what messages, what you need to know, what you need to look out for, okay? So I just want to tap into to get the message for today. Just so we just be clear. Spirit guides are calling you. God, I come before you in gratitude today for the growth you have fostered in my spiritual life. I recognize this journey as your gift, not by my strength, but by your grace. Help me to remain humble and open to your leading. Continue to nurture the fruits of your spirit within me. May I use my growth to bless others and glorify you in all that I do. Thank you for being a constant guide and unfailing source of strength. In Jesus' name, amen. I ask my ancestors, my spirit guides, my good guard angel, protect me, the collective, my family, my friends, as we go through our spiritual healing journey. Protect us from any evil, for negative energy, or any negative influences that may be trying to come our way. Spirit guides, I do call on you today. God, I call on you today to help me and show in the collective what they may be missing, tell me what they need to know. Use my body as a tool to direct them and to deliver messages to them from the universe, okay? All right, God. What is it? Spirit guides, what do you need to know? All right, 3 cards are coming out immediately. When I'm asking what messages are for you, what you need to know, what the ancestors and the angels are trying to get to you. So we do have, let me turn this camera a little bit. Okay. So we do have is the thinking woman. Okay. Some of you might need to put in action. To me, I might be doing a lot of thinking right now, but may not be putting into action about possibly going back to school, do a higher learning, education. Some of you might be researching something, studying something, looking into something, okay? Some of you might be thinking about a job change, job advancement. Some of you might be wanting to advance your career, maybe switch your career, okay? Some of you might not be happy where you are, thinking about a change, but not doing a change. Some of you might need to update your resume, okay? Some of you might need to look into spirituality. Some of your spiritual gifts are being heightened at this moment. Some of you might be wanting to change your religion, try different churches, or some of you might just be curious about different spiritual practices. All right, some of you might be going to the library, researching stuff online. Some of you might be looking at buying a new computer. Someone may have met someone who has spiritual gifts, or may have gone and received a tarot reading, looking to get a tarot reading. Some of you may have just started on YouTube listening to tarot readings, or some of you might have purchased some tarot cards and are trying to do tarot readings yourself, okay? But you have come through a transformation and you are beginning a healing journey, and you are starting to use your intuition, and are elevating in life, okay? So you are looking at moving on from a situation. You're looking at elevation. Some of you are looking back at the past, but not looking at the past as in returning, but looking back at the past as to see how far you have come. You're looking back at the things that you've gone through as a reminder to take the lessons with you as moving forward. Okay, some of you may be a teacher, some of you may be thinking about teaching, some of you might want to be a mentor and help others. All right, some of you might want to open up a business. All right, some of you might look at wanting to give back to the community in some way. What is that in her hand? With the scroll in her hand, some of you might be thinking about writing, maybe writing a letter to someone, or maybe just writing or publishing, writing a book, writing a story, or even just telling your story. Some of you might be thinking about going online and telling a story about what you've been through, or just telling a story, period. Writing an essay, or just writing about your life. Some of you may have just cut your hair, done something different with your hair, changed your look. You just made a complete change about yourself. You're just a new you. Okay? Some of you may have just purchased some new books, downloaded some books. Maybe you're doing a Kindle reading, just downloading, just spending more time. Some of you may feel like you're watching less television and watching more things on your phone, on YouTube or TikTok. You're just staying away from toxicity, from drama, and you're just not engaged in television as much as well. Some of you may be going to the library or going and visiting more historical sites as well. And some of you might be changing locations. So with this being a 47, it does go down to 11. So some of you are now finding more balance in your life, but with the 11 actually being more of a spiritual number, you're more in sync. You're listening to your intuition. You're being spiritually guided, okay? So the next card that came out is the sixth chakra, which does talk about your third eye. So again, you guys are following your intuition. All right, you have a vision of where you want to go. Some of you definitely are receiving more spiritual gifts. Your spiritual gifts are being heightened. All right, with this being a 40. That does talk about periods of testing and spiritual preparation. So you guys did complete a spiritual test and you did pass in that your spiritual test from the relationship that you came through, that you walked away from. Okay, that you've learned to set boundaries. You've learned to put yourself first. You've learned to promote more self-love for yourself. You've learned to recognize your worth. Okay, recognize your value and realize what you will or will not tolerate from a person, that you will not allow them to disrespect you, will not allow them to give you less than you deserve. You found your self-esteem, you found your voice, you spoke up for yourself, you defended yourself, okay? And you passed the spiritual test, all right? No matter what they threw at you, you handled with grace. And you remained faithful. You stood in your faith, all right? You trusted God would see you through. You remained with that, and you walked in light and love, and you continue to walk in light and love, and you passed that test, and now you've received your heightened spiritual gifts, and you're elevating, you transform, and you're moving up, okay? And so with that, you now have emotional security. Emotional stability. Why did I say security? Because you are secure. You are protected. You're protected by God. You're protected by your angels. You're protected by Michael, God, angel, due to you remaining faith. You are protected by the universe, okay? And your angels are watching over you. You have emotional stability. You have physical stability, all right? Your abilities are being heightened. Your spiritual abilities are being heightened at this time. With this also being Archangel Metatron. Metatron talks about insight, guiding you on your spiritual journey. So you are being guided now on your next spiritual mission. And that is this card that comes out that's taking you through your next journey. All right. Right here. Your door to spirit. So you are being elevated. You are moving up and you are moving to your next phase on your spiritual journey. and that's where you're headed. And this is going to be a big change, but this is going to be a welcome change. You're going to have a lot of blessings, a lot of wealth, a lot of love, a lot of abundance, a lot of happiness. And this is where you're being guided because you're following your intuition. You're following, you have a vision, you pass your spiritual test, and you're moving forward, all right? And you're being spiritually guided to move forward to your next phase in your next life, which is going to be abundant. Okay, so with the door to spirit, also it does talk about it is a 32, all right, which is a 5, which does talk about change. And with the 5, not only does it talk about change, but it does talk about overcoming challenges, all right? It talks about victory at a cost. So you are victorious, and it was at a cost. I mean, because you are leaving behind someone that you did love, someone that you did care about greatly, someone who was meant to be a mate, a soulmate in your life, to go on this, to serve a purpose with you. However, that person did not elevate, they did not do the healing journey, so they're not carrying out the mission with you. So it was at a cost, okay? It was at a cost of you having a lot of heartache, a lot of loss, a lot of grief. However, you did what you needed to do, so you're elevating and you're continuing on your own, all right? The orbs in this picture are your spirit guides guiding you through the clouds of the world to lead you to a deeper understanding of your identity, all right, your value and your power, all right. You are, with the doors being open, it's showing that you have unlimited potential for changes that are going to happen in your life, in your core being, all right. You're going to have increasing powers in spiritual arts and deepening, and you're going to deepen your connection with the spirit world. You know, so don't be surprised if you find yourself being more intuitive, more aware of spirit presence in your healing practices. So some of you might go on to become healers. You might do Reiki of some type. You might find yourself going and working in the medical field, wanting to be a healer, healing people with your hands, or just have knowledge in that. Okay, so just now is just the time to open yourself up to unexpected things. If you're getting downloads, or if you just have a feeling that you just want to do something different or help people in some type of way, you know, go with that, okay? Go with that intuition, because this is what you're being called to do. All right, anything else, Spirit Guides? Thank you. You are going to have a caring connection coming in for you. Someone who's going to love you. Someone who's going to balance you out. With this being a 14, it's going to be a lot of balance there. Not only is that, but it's going to be, this person's going to have, it's going to be a harmonious relationship. This person's going to maintain self-control, okay? And they're going to give it to you in moderation. They're going to think before they act. They're not going to make decisions without thinking about how it will affect you, okay? This is not going to be a selfish person. This is going to be someone that's going to give you gifts. They're going to check in with you just to see how your day is going, how you're feeling. If they see something that they think you might like, they're going to just pick it up out of it just because. This doesn't have to be a special occasion. It doesn't have to be your birthday, Christmas, or anything. It's just because they love you, okay? This is going to be that person that they can just tell by the tone in your voice that something's wrong, all right? You don't even have to say anything. If they hear you cough, they're going to want to run out, get your cough drop, get you soup, tell you to rest, relax, you know, kick your feet up. I have everything. They're going to want to care for you, take care of you. Somebody you could talk to, somebody who's going to listen, understand, you know. Sorry. You just this is going to be a caring individual, all right? You're not going to have to worry about them stepping out on you, them deceiving you, them manipulating you. This is just going to be a very loving, caring, trusting person that you can rely on, depend on, and know that their intentions are well. And this is going to be a gift from you from the universe, okay? For all the hard work that you've done. I'm getting all choked up. Someone's not happy that I'm telling you about these gifts that you have. Probably your past person. They don't like this. All right, last on this card, a thinking man. Like, so this person coming in, or this could be past. This is probably your past person. I got choked up and this card came out. All right, your past person is intuitive. See, I tell you, he's choking up because he knows. He's clear now that you were the person that he is supposed to be with. All right, he was an intuitive person. This is a 46, so this is a 10. So the cycle with him is over. All right, this was someone that was supposed to be your mate to go on this trip with you, because here we have the thinking man, and we started off with the thinking woman. Okay, so we started this off with the thinking woman. You were supposed to elevate. This was supposed to be your twin flame, your partner that was supposed to make this mission with you, go on this route with you. It was supposed to be your mate that you were divinely guided to be with. But this person did not heal. They did not do the work. Instead, they played games with you. Okay, they manipulated you. They partied with their friends. They celebrated. They participated in drugs, alcohol, third-party affairs, lied, cheated, manipulated, gaslit you. They were childish. They just played so many games. So you ended a cycle with them. This 46 is 10. You ended a cycle with them, okay? They now are clear since your separation. They're clear that they were supposed to be with you. Now they want to use their intuition. Now they want to try to rise to the occasion to see that they're supposed to be with you. They want to have a relationship with you now, okay? Now they want to use wisdom. They want to look now into spiritual gifts. They now want to look into tarot, tap into spiritually, be a teacher or watch. So this might be someone who is speaking to someone, getting tarot readings. They might be speaking to someone in the religious field, might be a pastor, a church, or mentor. They might be talking to a therapist right now, trying to figure out, like how they can come back towards you. They don't like the fact that another person is coming in to be a caring connection with you, but you have your back turned towards this person. Okay, so you're not entertaining them. You're accepting an offer from a new man, all right? And they can see this, and they're not really happy about this, that they're losing you to someone else that's going to balance you out, all right? So that's what's going on with that, and that's what your ancestors want you to see. That's what divine wants you to know. That's what your angels want you to know, all right? So let's do some clarification. Let's clarify this thinking women, spirit guides. Thank you. Yeah. So in the thinking women, what we do have is the Two of Wands. So you definitely have made up your mind. You made up your mind that you're going to progress forward. You're moving forward. All right. You're thinking about your long-term goals, where you want to go, what you want to do, what path you want to take, what you need to do to conquer, what you realize in the world is yours, and you want to go out and conquer it, okay? And you're trying to figure out what you need to do to bring your dreams into reality. You're planning, you're making up your mind who you want to partner with, what you need to do to progress forward, where you want to go. You're leaving the past behind. You see the one behind. You are leaving the past behind, and you're moving forward, okay? You're moving forward because you have your life in balance now, and you want somebody who's going to balance you out. Hence this 14, balance, okay? The person that balances you out. You want something that's going to be harmonious to you because you've done your healing, okay? You have balance in your life, and you want someone that's going to balance you out. You want something that's going to be emotional stability, all right? That's what you're looking for, emotional stability in your life. You're following your intuition. You want a relationship that's nurturing. That's someone who's generous, someone who's sharing, that gives equal give and take, someone who's compassionate, all right? Give me something on Door to Spirit. Spirit guides, what do we have on Door to Spirit? I have to make this quick. What's on Door to Spirit? Are these cards right? Okay. So in Door to Spirit, you are what your spirit guides in this next chapter you're going into your life is going to be family, tradition. You're going to receive a lot of abundance with your family. You're going to start a legacy, okay? So some of you, and you're going to have material wealth and financial security, an abundance of it. So some of you might have a child. Some of you might, if you have children already, the person you meet might have children, so you might commingle families. You might have a child together if you're at an age or stage where you can have children. All right, so you're going to have that. You might start a business together or start something together so that you can create a legacy to leave behind for your children. There's going to be a lot of material wealth. You might buy a new home, buy property, Definitely a lot of financial security there between the both of you. All right, you are going to be victorious. Something that you're doing is going to make public. You're going to receive public recognition for some work that you're doing. You're going to receive a lot of inspiration and success doing it. A lot of people are cheering you on. They see your growth. They see your happiness. They see the accomplishments that you're making, and you are inspiring others to want to do something as well. They're You are using a lot of strength. You are being brave in what you're doing, a lot of courage. You're maintaining control over yourself, your focus as to what you want to do. All right, you have overcome a lot of obstacles. Some people out there do see you as competition, and they're competing against you. All right, because they see your growth, your energy, and they're competing against you. And this is somebody who feel like they have that this is somebody that lacks focus. All right, somebody who feels overwhelmed and imbalanced in their life. So somebody is jealous of you. All right, yeah, somebody who, it could have been somebody from your past. Definitely somebody you had a disagreement with, somebody who was trying to juggle you in the past, somebody you had a disagreement with, somebody who's heartbroken over you right now. Yeah, it's gotta be your past person. Your past person is in competition with you right now. They're dealing with some conflict in their life. They're dealing with some conflict in their life for, and because they lack focus, they're overwhelmed. Okay, they're having some financial instabilities in their life, and this is somebody that you're not in communication with. They're dealing with some disagreements throughout a group of people, maybe some family, some friends, their environment. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It is an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Not could be. And they're heartbroken over you. They're avoiding confronting you. This is somebody who never learned from their past mistakes, from things that they did in the past. So they just keep repeating the cycle in their life. They're refusing to face the pain. They're prolonging their suffering. They're in denial that they are the problem. Okay, give me something on Karen Connection. Give me something on Karen Connection, please, Spirit. Yeah, this Karen Connection, this person's going to come in to you. This Page of Wands, this is somebody who's enthusiastic about getting with you. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. They want to have a new beginning. They're going to offer you a new beginning, okay, with the Ace of Pentacles. They're going to offer you a new financial opportunity as well. So they want to manifest something with you. You're going to be abundant with them. So you guys might, again, start a business together, start something together. All right. This is somebody who is going to take action to come towards you. They want to invest in you. They might possibly want to offer you marriage. Somebody who wants to take their time, build with you. They see long-term vision with you. They want to invest a lot with. They want to invest years in with you. Okay. The past person, to verify this past person that's going to see you moving on with somebody else. This is somebody who's feeling insecure with the Queen of Wands in reverse. This is somebody that's feeling very insecure about you right now. All right, somebody who's lacking passion. That's very cold. They're cold-hearted right now. This is somebody who lack effort because they were shirking responsibilities. They felt overwhelmed. They procrastinated building with you. They procrastinated putting time and attention into you, and they now feel burnt out because they didn't do that. This is somebody that was codependent on other things, on other people. Looks like, because this is a queen, this is still earth sign coming up, okay? So this is somebody that was possessive. This is somebody that was greedy, that neglected responsibilities, that neglected your relationship, that neglected you, that was all about materialism. They just wanted money. They were codependent, possibly on drugs, on alcohol, on people. They were a workaholic. They just wanted to be with anyone that they thought that could benefit. It was for them. What they thought somebody could benefit them. Okay, they were also opportunists. Okay, this person is now possibly dealing with some hardship and some poverty. Poverty does not necessarily have to mean that they're poverty with money, because this person actually could have some money. Okay, poverty just means that they are spiritually poverty. their needs are not being met. Okay, so they feel empty inside. This might be somebody who's realizing that even if they have some money put up, they're just not happy. Somebody might be realizing 24/42 when I said that. Somebody might not that might finally be realizing that money isn't everything. You need love. You need love in your life, okay? Doesn't matter how much money you have if you don't have love. Money doesn't bring you happiness. And this is somebody who does not feel like they're connected spiritually. This could be somebody who's missing a mother. A mother figure could have passed on and they're missing a mother, the love from that mother, the relationship. Somebody who does not feel connected with the church or with God spiritually at this moment. All right, somebody who's definitely feeling burnt out. They feel trapped in a situation. They feel restless, not able to sleep. Somebody who realizes that now that they ignored the warning signs, that a relationship was dying, that you possibly were leaving a relationship, that you were getting tired. Somebody who thought they had time to fix it, but now realizes that they missed the warning signs, that time was running out. Okay, yeah, what I'm saying is true. What I'm saying is true. Ancestors are verifying that what I'm telling you is the truth. This is somebody that thought that you weren't going to go anywhere, or that they had time to fix it, that you'll be there, or they'll work on it later, or you're just mad for the moment, but everything will be okay. You're just in your feelings. This is what they thought, okay? But it wasn't. You kept giving them time to fix it. They never fixed it, okay? This is somebody now that does not have emotional stability, and something actually could be happening in their home life where their physical stability can be going wrong as well. All right, what else do the ancestors want the collective to know? What else do the ancestors want the collective to know? The ancestors want you to know that if you're feeling they want you to know that someone's feeling very exhausted right now. They're exhausted. They're feeling burnt out. They're feeling empty because they burned a bridge with you, because they turned their back on you. And right now they have a lot of upheaval going on in their life. There's a lot of downfall, a lot of chaos going on. This could have been a narcissist. They do see you. That you were the feminine energy in their life. You were very nurturing. You were very mothering. You were very gentle. Some of you could have had a child with this person. They could have turned their back on you and your child. They regret this now. They regret turning their back on you. They're dealing with consequences for the bad choices and the games that they played with you, the mixed signals that they gave to you. They're now stuck in a situation due to the choices that they made. But they want you to continue to follow your dreams. You have great possibilities for you. They want you to believe in yourself. Continue to follow your dreams. Continue to place boundaries for yourself. Keep moving forward. Don't stop. Don't go back. Okay. Someone has fake friends around them. More than likely it's the person that you left behind, but also be mindful of friends around you. Not always. Sometimes you can have fake friends around you as well. Be careful of people who pretend to be happy for you that are not. All right? People can throw shade at you. So pay attention to when people say, oh, I'm happy, but they're really not happy for you. All right? They want you to expect a new beginning, because you do have a new beginning coming in with you. It's going to be a new family life. Some of you, again, with this caring connection, might have a child, might meet someone who has a child already. Your person, it was toxic. You did walk away from a toxic relationship. Bravo for you for doing that. Ancestors are happy that you walked away from a toxic relationship. That person could have gotten someone pregnant, so someone could have had a baby on you, or they're unsure if they have a child on you. That they might be waiting for their DNA test to come in, or they just don't really know if the child is yours. But this might be revealed to you, or it's being revealed to you through me right now, if you did not know. Or that person's worried that you might find out about it, okay? About the bad choices that they made, about getting somebody pregnant. With bank failure out here, Someone might be losing a home, in a process of losing a home, but also it's letting you know to watch your finances, watch your spending, so that you don't find yourself losing money. Spend wisely, recognize the things that you have in value. Basically, spend for what you need, not so much for what you want for the time being until your finances pick up. Somebody might have some legal problems going on. Could be the person that you walked away from. Police might need to be called on since they were living a toxic lifestyle. All right, this person was cheating on you. They were getting a room and having third-party relationships. This is somebody who kept telling you that they were busy when they weren't. They may have told you they had to go out of town for business, but they were really going out of town for pleasure. You handle everything with grace. You remain emotionally intelligent. You never really got out of your emotions. You kept your heart open through everything that you went through, and your ancestors are proud of you, okay? And the person that you walked away from, they don't hate anything about you. You did run away from that situation. They're upset that you ran from that situation. They want you to return. They do love you. They tried to hide a lot of what they were doing from you, but your spirit guides made you aware. This person's now depressed. They're depressed about losing you. And everything they have going on in their life is about to be known public. Everything's about to blow up. Everything's about to come public notice. Okay? It's all about to come out about all their cheating that they've been doing. Everything they've been trying to hide. Everything they keep trying to hide about their running around, getting rooms, hooking up with third parties. Everything is going to become public knowledge. Everybody's going to find out. They can't keep hiding stuff. They can't keep living like they're living this toxic lifestyle and think they're not going to get caught. All right, so what's the message basically for my collective today, spirit guides? What's the message for them? What moving forward? Like, what was all of this about? Why did they have to go through all this heartache? Like, what was it they were supposed to? What did you want them to learn? Give me this cards. What was all this about? What was the collective supposed to go through this relationship to learn? They wanted you to do some truth seeking, okay? They wanted you to reflect on yourself. Find out who you really are, what you really want in life. Learn about yourself, okay? They wanted you to face your inner demons, to defeat your inner demons, okay? They want you to learn how to purge them, to purify yourself, to refine yourself like a diamond going through the fire, okay? They wanted you to be able to have self-love, see things clearly. They wanted you to be able to overcome obstacles with resilience, all right? They wanted you to be able to empower yourself and be reborn again. So what are some of the loving messages? What are some of the loving messages that the ancestors want to give to show their gratitude to the collective for doing a job well done? They want you to remain grounded in all that you do. Remain grounded, practice stability, security. They want you to continue to pour in self-love. They want you to continue to be happy, love life, practice self-care. What is this? They want you to continue to heal your heartbreak. Stay away from abusive relationships. Heal your heart. They are going to send you a relationship, a twin flame that's going to complement you, that's going to balance you out. This person might be your polar opposite. They want you to continue to evolve and grow, to heal your inner child and release the past. You are moving on to your next phase. What else do your ancestors want you to know? They want you to take time to slow down in life and just enjoy the roses. Smell the roses. Take time for yourself. Go out in nature. Anything else? Yeah. Alright, so give me something from the Angel Oracle. What do I need to pay attention from? What signs are you giving them? What signs are you sending to the collective that they need to pay attention to? What are some of the signs that you're seeing in the collective? 3, 4, 5. If you guys are seeing 3, 4, 5, it is saying that you are in a period of transition and change. Embrace new beginnings and trust in the process of transformation unfolding in your life. If you see 1, 2, 3, you are experiencing forward movement and the sequential unfolding of events. Trust the natural flow of life and take steps towards your goals with confidence. Anything else? Any other signs the collective need to look out for? Okay, just last 2. If you see 5, 4, 3, trust yourself and the universe to make the necessary changes to achieve your goals. Soon you'll gain clarity about your life's purpose. And that was clarity, I'm sorry. And if you see 2, 3, 4, this is growth. You are experiencing growth and expansion in all areas of your life. You are on the right path and moving forward. Greater fulfillment and success. All right, so if you see these signs, pay attention to these signs. Give me one angel message to close. Give me one angel message to close out, please. One important. Within the next few months. What's within the next few months? Like the angels, what's within the next few months? Opportunity. So within the next few months, opportunity, forgiveness. So you need to make sure to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for what you've gone through. Forgive the heartache. Forgive the person who hurt you. Okay? Because remember, forgiving them is forgiving yourself. It's for you. It's not for them. And romance. All right? So within the next few months, there's going to be an opportunity for forgiveness and romance. So forgive you have to, before your romance can come in, you have to have some type of forgiveness, okay? Because that's part of your healing as well. So then your romance will come in, all right? Because then your heart will be completely open to be able to accept that romance. So I hope this reading resonated with you. These are some of the messages that the universe want you to look out for, that what they want to tell you that you may not be paying attention to because you just get busy sometimes in life, okay? So thank you for joining me on my channel, and I hope that you receive this.